75 days hard made me quit YouTube, or was it just a lack of discipline and consistency? An entire year ago, and in that time frame, me and my girlfriend broke up. I walked in New York Fashion Week. I ended a 4-year friendship. And I got back with my girlfriend. We didn't speak for 4 months though, so that counts as a long time, right? All while still living in California. So I was going back and forth from coast to coast. I went to Punta Cana with the love of my life at the end of March, and we came back from Punta Cana and we said we want to live together and start the apartment hunting process. Which caused us to go through some more challenging issues within our relationship. I went back to California for 4 days to clear out the entire apartment by myself. I officially moved back to the East Coast. Let's get into it. If you are new here, it's fine because I haven't posted in a year. Yes, that's actually really fucking crazy. I got my little mics, the little DJI mini mics. Not the camera yet, but that will be coming soon. We getting back into the long form content. I have an itch. Not an itch. Like, my hip itches a little bit. Okay. So, backstory. I started 75 Days Hard about a year ago on YouTube as a way for me to consistently post on YouTube, and it actually made me do the complete opposite, and I stopped completely because it was so overwhelming for me, and I guess I didn't really think about the pressure that I put on myself by telling myself, hey, you're going to record every single day and you're going to post on YouTube long form content, videos more than 15 minutes long every other day. I think I got to like day 11. Like, that's really crazy. Discipline is just something that I've never, not never. I think once I was in college, discipline was something that just got away from me. It just ran away from me. So it was kind of just hard for me to really stick to something and keep doing something that either overwhelms me. It's hard. Or just that I don't feel like doing. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is a lot of editing to do. But girl, that's the whole point of YouTube. Like, I don't know why I thought that I was ever gonna. I didn't take shit serious. I wasn't taking shit serious. I think I used to like to say things, and they was nice to hear out loud, and it was nice for me to like start a new thing and like really try. I guess I didn't really try though. My wanting to be more consistent at YouTube actually made me stop posting. So that was a year ago in like June, July. Surprise, me and Alicia are not new to one another. Me and Alicia have known each other since 2022. We started dating in 2023 and we've been on and off for 3 years now. Some real lesbian shit. Yup, real gay. Some real gay motherfucking shit. So last year, 2025, me and her broke up officially. I think a situation happened. We both felt very disrespected. We both took it too far. It escalated, real lesbian shit. I don't mean to be like that, and I don't mean to be stereotypical at all, but it's just some lesbian. I thought I was really done with her. I'm like, actually, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this. We didn't speak for 4 months. It felt so long. It felt so long, but yeah, we got back together after 4 months of not speaking to each other. But we are in a completely different place now. We are in a better place. We are in a more secure and a more committed place in our relationship, and I'm very grateful for where we are at. And she is just someone that she's never going nowhere. I'm never going nowhere. If she ever thinks that she's going anywhere, that's literally not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So yeah. She never left my mind. I was always thinking about her. I was crying about her no matter how angry I was at this woman. Also, this whole time that me and her, when we were not speaking to each other, she was blocked. She was blocked on everything. We did not speak. And then throughout these months of me missing her, I was listening to music and Folded by Kehlani came on, and I was like, I miss this girl so bad. I'm unblocking her. And then coincidentally, she called me that day and I missed her call. So then I called her back, and then she missed my call, and now we're playing phone tag back and forth, back and forth. It was just so, the anxiety was just building, the nervousness was just building, the butterflies were building. We finally get on the phone, and it was history from there. That's my baby. I did want to talk about how I walked New York Fashion Week last September 2025, and it was such a cool experience, and I wish that I recorded and I wish that I like filmed my experience because it was my first time walking the runway, and I was so grateful because I was walking for a queer fashion show. It's called Dapper Q. And I was modeling for a brand called Dyke Mint. I hate the word dyke. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I fucking hate the word dyke, but it was queer. It was gay. And I was like, you know what? I would love to do that. I would love to do that. So the agency that I am technically still in, well, we got to get into that, y'all, too. But that's a conversation for another time. A whole bunch of models from the agency. We was all in an Airbnb. We walked in the show, and I'm going to show you guys some videos right here, right now. It was a really cool experience, and it was a situation that really put me in a different light. And wow, it was so overwhelming, like in all the best ways. But I'm gratefully watching the Dapper Q show this year as a guest, so stay tuned for that. So I think this is the part of the video that everybody has been motherfucking waiting for. I ended a 4-year friendship. Before I start this entire story, we are going to get a glass of wine. We are going to get our gardening essentials. And we're going to little smoky smoke and a little sippy sip while I get into this, but because this is going to take quite a bit of a minute. So let's get into it. Guys, there have been these look at these tubes. This one is the mommy, that's the kitten. And we have been feeding her in our backyard for I think like 3 weeks now. Here's Seven. Say hi, Seppy, whoopie, 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 my little Seppy, whoopie, whoopie. It makes me sad because I just want to bring them in the house, even though I know we can't bring them in the house. We are pouring a glass of motherfucking wine. We're pouring some wine. Because, you know, talking about this fucking irritates me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. What irritates me about it, I mean, it's all this crushed ice I got. Crushed ice is insane. I'm not even getting it in the cup. I'm just ridiculous. What irritates me about this situation is that I hate that it just took me so long to see and to realize and to just, you really don't know people. You really don't know people. Like, for real. Let's do this. Cheers. Oh, all right, y'all. We got the wine and the weed. Yeah, I might make that a series, to be honest. Wine and weeding. Okay. I'm gonna roll up. I'm gonna roll up while we talk about this. Okay. Oh gosh, where do I even start with this? Ultimately, this friendship ended because she was white. She was white, and white people start white peopling at some point in their life, and it truly comes out. And I wasn't fucking with that. I was not fucking with that. No, I'm going Dunzo. Oh, no. Okay, so to really backtrack. Also, don't judge me. Sometimes if I don't got no tips, I'm using old tips that's in the ashtray, so I don't give a fuck. I really don't. To start, me and this person, well, what the fuck should I name her? Just for sakes of the... Honestly, should I just name drop? I don't really give a fuck, right? Okay, so me and Jules, we were friends since 2021. And fast forward to 2025, we're friends. We both been in these long-term relationships and we both ended up getting broken up with. So we're starting to talk a lot more than we ever have in our entire friendship. And we decide, because I was currently still in California at the time, living there. And she was like, let's go to LA. Let's go spend 10 days in LA. And I'm like, okay, I really shouldn't because I have a job. But she was like, come on, please, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Like, I really need you, like, in this situation, da 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 da. And so we go. And honestly, so we went twice. First trip was chilling, kind of. And I say kinda because the first trip is when I started to notice things about her. Notice things about her in terms of how she speaks to people. And when she speaks to people when she's overwhelmed, and how she speaks to people when she doesn't get her way or some shit. All right, boom. You're not about to talk to me like that. So let's start there. Basically, the way that she talks to people in those moments is very entitled and very disrespectful and very kind of, what the fuck are we talking about right now? That's kind of what it reminds me of. And I feel like I have all these stories, but as I'm talking about it, I feel like I'm talking about her, but I'm talking about a situation and somebody that was in my life. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about you. I'm not fucking worried about you. I'm just so fucking appalled by the fact that, you know what? Let me stop fucking talking. I start to fucking ramble. Let me move along in the story. Okay, so while we are in LA, the main point was for us to get videos done, was for us to make content together, was for us to grow our pages, yada, yada, yada. You know how people be doing that. Of course, that's the last motherfucking paper. So whatever. So I think I'm talking about the second trip now. So the second trip, we go to the same hotel, we in the same spot, kind of doing the same thing that we was before. So whatever. So there's one day where we're filming content for like hours long. And within this friendship with this person, I have grown. My identity has grown, and I have just changed as a person over the years. I don't really give a fuck. So I don't like to be referred to as a femme because I'm not a femme. I'm not a femme. So, okay, my bad, y'all. I am still recording on my phone. My phone didn't have enough storage, so I had to pause. But while I have you here, the little kitty is outside laying with her little kitten, and I am going to take them some food because I feel like she'd be sitting there waiting for me. She's definitely waiting for me. Look at her. Let's see if this will focus. Okay, there we go. Hello, sexy mixy mooksy. I am gonna go take her something. Look at the little baby. I'm gonna take her something right now. I have a little teensy bit of wet food left from one of them had it, and then I'm gonna take this outside for her. So let's go. Let's see if she moves. Hey, I be putting her food over here. So she's getting used to me and letting me walk by and shit. I put her food on this side, so. I have a little bowl for her right here. I need to go to the store to get her some more, but she is waiting patiently, so I'm gonna get out of her way. Hey, little cutie to the Buddha butt. She's so cute. Bye. She is too cute. Her kitten will probably come back, but I'm gonna leave her alone for now. I am back in the house. I don't know if you can see his little tail right there with the baby. And before I was so rudely interrupted by my phone telling me that I don't have motherfucking storage, I was rolling a blunt. And I'm gonna continue doing that. Now back to the story. Okay, so she just always referred to me as a femme, and I didn't fuck with that. And there was one day we were doing content all day in outfits that I didn't really care for. I was pretty uncomfortable, and I was kind of over it by the fucking fourth hour, by the third hour. So all I did would say that I wanted to change, and I put on more of a STEMmy tomboy type outfit. I had on cargo pants, and I had on a bathing suit top. Like, whatever. And honestly, the video that we was working on, it was stupid as fuck anyways. Like, honestly, like, some of her ideas, they were ass. They were fucking ass. And we would do them. And I'm in my head like, I know this shit isn't gonna perform well. So I don't know why the fuck we doing this. But whatever. So it was one of those. So I changed, and I was just like, okay, like, I'm kind of like overdoing this. And then we kind of just started getting into it. And she's like, I feel like you don't have patience for me. I feel like da 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 da. I feel like I'm sorry, let me think of the things that she was saying. She was saying that she feels like I don't have patience for her, and that I'm rude to her, and that I make it seem like she gets on my nerves and blah, 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 blah. And it's because you were annoying as fuck. You were clingy as fuck. She started treating me as if I was her fucking girlfriend because her girlfriend just fucking broke up with her. Let's get into it. Then we start arguing because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to do this. You are getting on my nerves. You're talking to me fucking crazy. And I'm being patient with you because I haven't said nothing to you this whole entire time. That's what fucking patience is. Not to fucking mention, you've been calling my phone at 7 o'clock in the morning for the last 2 months because your girl broke up with you. Like, she just didn't know how to be alone, and she was relying on me, and I thought I was being a good friend, and it backfired on me because we went on that fucking trip, and I was annoyed as fuck. Like, she's rude as fuck, the way that she speaks to people, and then when you dish it back to her, she wants to act all fucking scared, and I don't know. Honestly, it's all a blur. Like, that argument was just like, I'm like, yo, is this bitch fucking crazy? Are you fucking good? But anyway. So I don't know what happened. We both just stopped talking. I'm like, I'm fucking over this, and I'm going to go get some motherfucking weed because there was a dispensary that was like a 10-minute walk. Yes, I'm going to go and walk and get it. So I'm walking to go and get the blunt, right? Or just to go get the weed, period. I'm walking. I'm on the phone with my sister, just venting about it. She calling me. I looked at my phone. I said, Lilani, she calling me right now. I just fucking left. Why are you calling my phone? I'm not answering, bro. I'm not answering. So I did not answer. She's calling me again. She starts blowing up my phone. I just wanted to pause a second because there was a point of me saying this in the story, like about her calling me when I was walking to the dispensary. Because I vividly remember her saying on the phone, I think it was on the phone, she talking about, you know, I have an anxious attachment style. You know that I can't be put in situations like this. You know that used to... name drop, sorry. You know that my ex used to do this to me and da 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 da. So because you have an anxious attachment style, and we are friends, by the way, yeah, by the way, I'm responsible for how you react to situations and how you don't know how to handle arguments or conflict. And y'all can say I don't know how to handle shit. All I did was ask for some fucking space because the argument was fucking stupid in the first place. All I asked for was some space. You crossed the boundary and you talking to me about an anxious attachment style. What the fuck is we talking about right now? This is when people either go to therapy. I don't know if she was in therapy or not, but you learn about therapy shit and learn about psychology, and you start using words and saying shit that you don't even know what the fuck you talking about. Your anxious attachment style don't got shit to do with me. That got shit to do with you and something that you need to figure out, not me, honey. And then there was also another thing that she said in the argument in the hotel. She said something like, you're supposed to be my person now. I made you my person. What the fuck that got to do with me? Yeah. What the fuck they got to do with me? What the fuck got to... So because you said something, because your ex was that person to you, and they're no longer that person to you no more, you're going to put that responsibility or those expectations onto me, and we're friends. We're just friends, girly pop. You tripping. You're tripping, actually. But anyway, that was the point of me saying that. And I wanted to take a second to put that in there because, yeah, there's like so many details and so many little teeny things regarding this story and just like shit that has happened within that friendship. It's all just little stuff that I kind of just like kept it pushing because I'm gonna keep it pushing, like I don't give a fuck. But I guess it's just pent up stuff. So much little things you realize, like that the when that bottle bursts, it was because of all those little things. But let's get back to the original programming. Thank ya, girl. I'm your friend. Don't ever fucking blow up my phone like that. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking insane? Because I'm not answering. Keep in mind, we're best friends at the point, right? So she has my location. Why the fuck? Oh, why the fuck did she follow me to the dispensary? I told her, I think it's coming back to me. So sorry if it's also all scribbled all over the place. I remember saying that I need space. I'm the type of person that needs space. I need time to breathe after an argument. So that's why I went to the dispensary. So you calling my phone. I need space. Stop fucking calling me. I'm literally 10 minutes away, walking distance. You'll be okay in the hotel by yourself. I think we had plans to go somewhere. I don't really remember. But she followed me there. I see her walking down the street. I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. Oh, I forgot I had this wine over here, y'all. Oh my God. Yeah, she followed me to the dispensary. Talking about, well, you're not answering your phone. You're not answering your phone. I don't have to. So now I'm mad because you just violated me. I told you I need space. You're crossing a boundary. I told you I need space. You want to get into it? We can really get the fuck into it. So we just started getting into it on the street. And I just remember raising my voice. I don't remember what I was saying. I really don't, y'all. But I just do remember the microaggressive things that were coming out of her mouth in this part of the situation. I wouldn't have spent all my money if I knew you were going to be acting like this. Girl, I don't need your fucking money. I don't need your money. That's the thing, though, because I kept saying, I don't have the money to spend 10 days in LA. She had the money because of what she do. So, like, that was already said. You make it seem like you got it like that. But then we get there, you talk to me about, I can't spend this, I can't spend that. I got to be choosy with what I spend my money on. Cool, whatever. Which is fine. I'm never weird about money. I'm never weird. I'll never make somebody feel uncomfortable about their money. Or just whatever the fuck the case may be, bruh. But whatever. So she said that and it triggered something in me because I don't need your money to be here. I don't need your money to be here. I don't need your hotel to be here. I don't need none of this shit to be here. I can be in LA alone by myself. You're here because of me. You're here because of me. You can't come to LA and spend 10 days in LA alone by yourself. You can't do that because you don't know how to be alone. Whatever. She said some shit about Buddy. I get irritated. Then I start raising my voice on the sidewalk and she started looking around. I don't give a fuck if people is looking. That's the difference. That's that white people shit. You want to get going. You want to get going. I can get going. Now we getting going on the street and you looking around worried about if people are looking at us or not. I don't give a fuck. Let's start there. You follow me here. Let's get into it for real. Like, come on. Whatever. I was getting heated. I think she gets an Uber back to the hotel. I get back to the hotel room. It's silent for a lot of the night. I think she ends up going out that night. I stayed in the hotel. Then at the ass crack of dawn, she wakes up and talking about, can we talk at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning? Can I wake up? Can I open these eyes first? Can I feel alive? Can I feel the sun on my skin first? Like, it was just insane to me, at least. So we having this conversation in the morning and we're apologizing and just explaining where we are coming from. And I was just telling her, I'm like, this is how I grew up with sisters. I have Black friends. This is how we talk to each other. This is the first time I've ever expressed myself to you, expressed actual feelings towards this friendship. Period. For the first time ever. And you're describing it as aggressive and you're describing it as something like, I wouldn't talk to my best friend like that. I'd like coming at my character because I raised my voice a little bit. I ain't fuck with that. I got an older sister. This is how I talk to my older sister. This is how my older sister talked to me. when something going on, when we have a disagreement, when we going through something. It's a little argument. The way that you was talking to your, let me shut the fuck up. She said that. And I like just remembered that. That's just what keeps replaying in my head. Like, she says something like, maybe let's not be so aggressive in our conversation. Whole time, she's probably the most aggressive with how she speaks to people, period. But she don't hear it that way because she's white. So she allowed to talk to people like that. Oh, God. Let's also get into the social media side of things. Everything just became about social media. What should I do for this? Should I do this? Should I post this? Can you repost this? Can you do this for me? Can you post it? Da 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 da. You're taking my ideas. You're taking my editing style, or trying to edit videos the way I do. You don't switch up in real life. Like, that's really who I am. That's my identity. That's who I stand firmly in, as someone that can switch through both and be so fluid in the way I present myself. And not even just the way I present myself, just the way that I am. That's really me. You did it for views. You got the views, and it was cool when you do 1 or 2 videos, but I don't know. Then when we are making switch videos, you want to make videos that make it look like we together. No, people thought we was together too. I wasn't fucking with that. I was not fucking with that. I would hate for the world to think that I've dated a white woman. Are you crazy? She wants to be a black girl. She wants to be me. She wants to be every black friend she got. She want to be you. She wants to be you. She's like Alabama Barca. She's like Ariana Grande.
Bitch, that's my cookie. That's my juice, okay?
Jules really thinks that's who she is. She thinks that she's not cosplaying as a black woman, or trying to cosplay as a black woman. And really, you just look fucking crazy. You just look fucking insane. If y'all go to the bottom of her Instagram, you'll see she used to be a white girl. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what we talking about. When white girls, just white girl, and they're very cute, just cutesy like that. She used to be like that. That's when me and her became friends. And then, I don't know, things changed up, and now she be doing that. Looking a motherfucking mess. And yeah, she be taking up space at black parties. I know I used to bring her to events that were ran by black collectives. And I used to look fucking stupid. I'm glad that I'm at an age now where I'm like, yeah, you look fucking crazy when you was doing that. You got a white person taking up a ticket that could have been space for somebody else. I don't know. Her content kind of grosses me out. She doesn't know who she is. And if you look at her content, she always needs somebody else in order for her page to blow up. Videos with me, and she be using her son. Josh in all them videos. Josh don't want to make the fucking videos. I know he don't. And if you do, you go, Josh. Right. Yes. Absolutely. But yeah, all her videos of herself, yeah, they not blowing up. And if they are, not for good reason. So yeah, I feel like it just makes me so mad because I can't believe that I even, because me and my girlfriend, we got into like a little argument over this, and she was like, you really put this white girl on. And I really did put that white girl on. I really did. And she ran with that. Like, clout really makes people go insane. When you know people in real life, it's just like laughable. It's just like, girl, sit your ass down. Pretty much, yeah, I'm just disgusted by her. I'm just disgusted by myself too. We made it through the trip, right? And then she has a birthday trip to Mexico after, and I was supposed to go with her, and then I told her that I didn't want to go anymore, but no problem for her. She had another friend to take right on with her. And that's the thing with her. A best friend to her is anybody that she can make a fucking video with. No shade, but Like, first she was supposed to go with one friend. The one friend declined, so she asked me if I wanted to go, and then I was gonna go, and then I changed my mind because the trip was with her mother and her son. Yeah, hell no. Once I seen how that girl speaks to her mom, fuck no. It would have been, oh my God. Whatever, glad I didn't go. But anyway, so I didn't go. Then I kind of did distance myself a little bit. And the only thing that she be texting me about is the social media. I'm not really answering. Then I get to a point where I kind of try to tell her about herself. And then she kind of tries to tell me, well, I disagree with you and this is just who I am. Yeah, no, it's not. You don't know who you are. You don't know who you are, darling. We went back and forth a little bit through text message, and then I just kind of kept ignoring her and distancing myself. And then I just got to a point where I sent her a message and I was like, hey, yeah, this friendship is done. And then I do remember saying that I was going to love her from a distance. And then, but I didn't feel any, like, I don't know, I didn't really feel any love after the friendship was done. I just felt a lot of anger and a lot of like, like regret, kind of. Just like, just like a, maybe a shame type of feeling for even just all of it. But I'm glad that's done. And yeah, so moving on. I don't want to sit in this room anymore. I feel like I want to smoke again, but I think maybe I'll hit the bong, or should we roll up? Let's roll up. Okay, time to fold some clothes and to continue telling y'all about what happened in the last year. I did roll up and I did smoke my blunt because my baby called me and we was on the phone. So that's gone. But now we about to fold some clothes, fold it. Oh, I ended that friendship, and that was in like December, I think, of 2025. Me and Alicia have been dating again for about a month now, and then yeah, New Year comes around. Things are amazing between me and her. Things are feeling just like how I've always wanted them to, and just like felt like we really missed each other, and just felt like things were finally right at the right time between me and her. So that's around January and February. I'm back and forth between California. And then me and her go on our first trip together. First of all, our first trip together, but my first time out of the country. We went to the Dominican Republic. Alicia is Dominican, so we was in a home country. We went to Punta Cana. We went to a resort for 5 days. It was supposed to be 7 days, but Spirit fucking ruined it and delayed our flight for 2 days, so we only got 5. Our resort was Rio Republica, and it was adult only. We needed that. All inclusive. The resort food wasn't that great. I'm not gonna lie to you. The resort food was not that good. And yeah, there was only one time, I think it was one time, where we had a home cooked, like real authentic meal, and it was when we went on one of the excursions. I think he only had us pay for one, but no, yeah, only had us pay for one, but we did 3 excursions because he was cool. He was fucking with us. We was the only black people in the group, I'm pretty sure. So the pools were big. There were the swim up bars there. The drinks will definitely get you drunk. But yeah, it was just an amazing time. So yeah, let's just roll the clips. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to sneeze. I'm about to sneeze. Oh my God, I'm trying not to sneeze. Oh. Oh, yep. Could not hold that in. That's honestly so greedy because y'all just saw me feed them, so they eating again. I guess that's my fault because I should have known what time they get their dry food, but I am the irresponsible mother out of the two. Like, yes, y'all can eat whatever y'all want, but y'all saw Halo. She's a little chubby now. She's overweight. So, yeah, that's my bad. But anyways, so we went on our trip. Our trip was amazing. And yeah, so we got back here and we were like, yeah, so we should definitely move in together. We want to move in together, and we really started the process of figuring out moving in together. But the thing about us moving in together was that, one, I was still paying rent for my place in California. Yeah, that was just taking like a chunk of my money. It was just like so ridiculous trying to like do things here and like figure out like things here while also having stuff over there. And I feel like I just wasn't like locked in the way that my wife needs me to be or needed me to be. So things were just a little difficult in the beginning and just like, things just not going the way that we wanted them to. Mainly because of me. I will say a lot of it was because of me. Just like I'm so type B, she's type A, and not in a bad way, just like, I don't know, it's just like a big commitment. And at the time, if I'm still paying rent over there, I don't know, I'm just like, bruh. But anyway, speaking of moving out, I did finally move out of my apartment in California. That was at the end of July, and I went for 4 days alone, cleared my whole entire apartment out alone. And I don't think I really like sat with how I actually felt about the move, because I really did like, look, the other two foods coming out too. I really did enjoy California. Like, I feel like that's definitely a state that I could see myself in. Like, I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. But all of my family's over here. I'm not gonna lie about that either. My girlfriend's over here. Everybody I love is over here. I'm not stable in the way that I need to be living out there. And it was just like too overwhelming. Like, I was just like tired of being overwhelmed because I was overwhelmed since I fucking got there. And I will say that I did go back into what was comfortable for me, but I mean, I'm happy. I'm super happy where I'm at. And I actually am in like a super gray area. Actually, if I'm being for real, now that I'm thinking about it, it's that high shit. This that high shit. I fucking hate when I do that. And let me take a sip of my drink, because this is crazy. I went back, and my main priority was to clear out the apartment. Clear it out. And I'm like, damn, I'm like low-key sad. I love it over here. Even just like breathing the air over there, the fucking air is different. Like, it's just fucking crispy. I always fucking talk about that shit. The air is different, bruh. And like, that's the type of place I want to live. Like, that's so frustrating. I was talking for that whole entire time and it stopped recording because my iPhone doesn't have motherfucking storage. Like, bruh, I need to get that damn camera. But I think I was saying I was so overwhelmed that I couldn't sit with my feelings when I was over there. So I just wanted to get everything done. I wanted to get everything the fuck out of the apartment. And I didn't want to trash everything. Like, I didn't want to trash everything. I didn't want to throw everything in the hallway and throw everything outside. I didn't want to do that. So I sold everything on Facebook Marketplace. Who is doing something back there? That's Sixy Mixy. That's Sixy. Her name is Six. We calling her Sixy Mixy Mooksy Mooksy Mixy 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 667 Halo. Some stuff I had to sell for free, which was also cool. Like, people just being excited. Like, there was some stuff where I was like, if I was that person and someone was giving me that for free, I would be hyped. Like, once you put something up for free, like, people is coming. People is gonna get it. But yeah, I made a little bit of money on. Okay, so I put all of my baby's clothes away. I took a shower. I washed my hair. I know we're not supposed to go to sleep with our hair wet, but my hair needed to be washed. So now I'm about to do my nighttime routine. I just want to say thank you guys for listening to me and listening to me yap, because I'm so excited to edit all these clips and put this whole video together. I feel like I have a better understanding of what I want my long form videos to look like. I'm excited to edit it. Okay, but anyway, so just got out the shower. I love a big t-shirt to go to bed, but I'm going in with my Purito oat milk toner. I don't know, you know how like sometimes you just like certain things about certain products you have. I just like that it looks like milk, even though I hate drinking milk, you know, but I like it using this. So after the toner, I was just gifted by Kiehl's again. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Like a top tier skincare brand has me, little me, on their PR list. What? Yeah, so we got the 1cc Collagen Plump Serum, and it is to penetrate deep within skin surface layers with a bouncy serum texture, targets visible signs of aging due to collagen loss for a more plump, lifted appearance. And I've been using this for probably like 2 weeks now, and I just like how it makes my skin feel, how it's making my skin look. Do you see that? Are we looking at the same face right now? Actually, we are. Okay, but yeah, so I be doing like 3 pumps, even though it says you only need 1, but I be doing what I'ma do whatever. Oh. I gotta call my baby. She's in Seattle with her family, so I just been trying to. I mean, we need space anyway. We've been We've been up under each other, all up in her house, and I feel like we just need like time apart, like actual time apart. So I'm happy for her that she's home, but she need to call me. She's supposed to be calling me soon. Okay, and my last step of the night is the Ultra Facial Cream by Kiehl's. 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula with 4.5% squalane and glacial glycoprotein. I don't know what the fuck any of that means. I just know that it feels good on my face and has been keeping my skin right for the last, like, I don't know, I've probably been using this for like a year now. So. Oh, who's that? Is that the 60 mixer mixer? That was 60 probably. And that's it. Okay, so what do I want to do now? What do I have to do before I go into the room? I need to get the bong. Sorry, I'm hitting the bong again. I did brush my teeth when I was in the shower, but I'm hitting the bong before bed. Cause I don't have no more papers to roll up. I'm gonna get a glass of ice water because I need to hydrate. So switch, bong, glass of water, bedroom. Let's do it. Okay, switch, computer, glass of water, bong, and Mr. Sevy Webby. Okay. Wow, a day of filming and recording done in a way that I don't feel annoyed that I did it all day, and I don't feel like exhausted, and I don't feel dreadful towards editing the video. And it's probably because I'm getting into long form content again, so you know there's that excitement about it, but we're gonna make that excitement last. Woo. Oh, okay, so to end the night, I definitely put the TV on. I'm gonna hit the bong, and I'm actually gonna start editing tonight. And that's the nighttime routine. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for staying this long. Thank you for watching my life and listening to all the shit I had to say, because a lot of shit has been pent up, no shade. Yeah, it just feels good to talk to you again. So thank you. Okay, let's hit the bong and call it a night. We'll give y'all some ASMR for the night. Big as fuck. The cats always run away when we be smoking. Oh. One hit. It's definitely good for now. Ooh, I will talk to y'all soon, and make sure that I keep giving you updates. And no, don't worry, I won't be quitting YouTube this time. Bye.